Nation Academy. Wicked people, them cannot conquer we. No wicked man a get born, no wicked man a get born. From sunrise till the sundown. Rasta we not go make fun, feature them down. Sing, wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Oh, we can shot people and take it for fun. In the night and in the burning sun. Where you are going to when for your judgment come. When you realize there is no way to run. Try to figure out before your back against the wall. Every time rise, every time fall. When the wicked fall, them cannot rise at all. That's how it is. The wicked man judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Yeah. Yo. In Zion, no wicked man cannot enter. We burn them left, right, and center. Pastor, no come here so we bow. We come here so we conquer. No wicked man cannot harbor. In the tabernacle of Jaja, wicked man could have never enter ya. We burn them every day with fire. Fire, fire, fire. When the wicked man judgment come, tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come, tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be nowhere to run. Wicked when your judgment come. Whoa, Rastafari true motivator. Yes, we are big bad selector. No boy can conquer Rasta. Cause them ship it go and get turned over. In a Rasta harbor, them ship cannot anchor. Can't scare me with your plane and your tanker. Wicked people must get turned over. Can't stand up in front the sight of your over. Yo, get me big and we bad and we bad. Kill them a yard and we kill them abroad. No phone boy can't come in a we yard. Have the most update and record. Wicked people could have never test me. We're protected by the Almighty. He's always with me over land and sea. When the wicked man judgment come, there will be no place to run. Wicked when your judgment come, tell me when you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be no place to run. Wicked when your judgment come. Lord have mercy, hey, we are the baddest thing in town. No one can show me down. True man, positive vibration. Yes, we run the radio station. Live and direct. For all the people, we have no respect. Them always pushing, play, them never push reject. Yes, with the people, them connect. When them judgment come, there will be nowhere to run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be nowhere to run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be no place for you to run. Alright, a positive vibration, true man motivation, live and direct on the station, all over the world. The people them love the program. Them I say them want to hear it every day, because of righteousness and conscious music we play. Yeah, and from the righteousness we never go astray. Bless up true man, positive vibration, live and direct on the radio station. Culture said that, and you know that we will never flap. True man, Motivation Academy, live and direct in Montreal each and every day, 7 a.m. Wicked people in a problem. You don't know, Steve Culture said that. Run it, Alright. So me say this is what I see. Been going on for centuries. Hey, no, and no one ever seems to care. All I see is people suffering everywhere. People have a lot and yet refuse to share. Oh my gosh, Montreal, it's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time. Been going on a long time. Yeah. It's not since lately. We've been giving good vibes long time. That's how we survive long time. We're going on a long time. Yeah. Oh yeah. It has been going on for months and years and decades and centuries. People belly full while some people are empty. People have been not while some people are plenty. People have no heart, they're just cold and empty. While people suffer everywhere, some people have a lot, yet they refuse to share. All over the world, it's happening everywhere, and no one seems to care. It's been going on a long time. Our motivation has been high long time. It's been going on a long, long time. Yes. It's not since lately. Going live on direct long time. Rasta man not take check long time. It's going on a long, long time. Whoa. It's coming from way back from the days of medieval, when people used to fight against people. They have no heart, they just wicked and evil. All they wanna do is conquer people. They conquer every land and they claim, all just for fortunes and fame. Destroy life to them was just a game, and they claim they live all in that same. It's been going on a long time, and we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's been a long, long time, yes. It's not since lately. Watching wicked people are for a long time. Watch them back against the wall long time. It's been a long, long time, yes. Oh yes. Them find a way to make guns and bombs that can destroy a nation. Find ways to use computer to replace man, yet they cannot find a way to end starvation. Poverty and debt that's plaguing the nation. That is a touchy topic, cause ending poverty is not making them any profit. Anytime it gets to that point, them always stop it. That's how it always is. It's been going on a long time, and we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's going on a long, long time. It's not since lately. We've been live and direct long time. Wicked people getting checked long time. It's going on a long, long time. Oh yes. Well, I just wanna know, when did it start and when will it be? Something before our days are in. If we don't do nothing, the powers belong to them. So Rasta arise up and take matters in my own hand. We're rocking Montreal a long time, rocking dance a long time. We're going on a long, long time. It's not since lately, rocking Montreal. Long, long time. No Rasta no, we put the dance all and cut the stage show. We keep moving fast when Rasta moves slow. If them go fast, we move faster.
He's here, live and direct, with you again. Let me place that microphone. Okay, everything is set. We're good. Live and direct, boom! Bonjour, Bozo, Red Rose, Mendy, Leslie, you're all au rendezvous. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Dedication, you know, that's what I'm talking. Now I'm starting to really see who's really dedicated here. I'm starting to see it a lot. And that's very great to see. You know, I see that I'm not the only one that wants to elevate, and I can bring other people with me, and we all elevate, and we all rise, and we all have better days. Have better days. Like what is it all this about? It's having a better day, a better outcome in our life. And what, we don't deserve it? We don't have to press eject. That's what he says in his song. That's where I took it, the title. I was listening to the song yesterday. He said, make sure you push play and you're not pushing eject, because this is what's happening for many of us, that we press eject before the time. Before our time comes, where often we press eject, we sign out. We sign out of life. That's what's happening with us. So it's a re-sign in. It's a re-sign in, and I think it's not only because it's like to research some kind of fame with this. It's just to reconnect with yourself. That's what they want to break, your connection, the connection to your heart, the connection to your soul, the connection to your whole being. That's what they want to break. But they again, we pretty much break it ourselves. we can blame, we can blame other people. We can say they, and they do this and they do that, but look at what we're doing also to ourselves. I think it's important considering what we do to ourselves before what is done to us. Because if we take the matters in our own hand, like Stevie says, take the matters in your own hand, you're gonna see things on a very, very different vibe. Like, you don't feel so victim. Like, I don't feel a victim anymore. I don't feel I feel like I'm doing my part for this to be a better place. I don't know what we're not gonna change the world. Like I said, there's always gonna be some kind of system. We're not gonna be. It's not be the free for all. But we can have better ways. We can stop suffering. We can, things that are common sense that are not common practice. So why not bring the common sense to common practice? Like, it's just that. It's just our common sense is not common practice in anything, pretty much everything that we do. Often we know that this would be common sense to do it, but I don't know, for some reason we don't go to the full extent of what also we're capable to bring here. We're very, very like I said, the oppression, you can perceive it in the world. You can think that Babylon is oppressing you, and that you have a hard life and this and that, and that there's no way out. That's possible that you think that. Look, some people feel very, very small towards life. Life is big. Life is big for sure. Life is huge. Life is huge. But the thing is with life is when you start taking action, life wants you to win. Life don't want you to be a loser. There's none of us that are loser here. There's no loser. It's just people that haven't discovered how to win. And that's, a conditioning that's a conditioning that I do every day that I come here. There's times where, like, I look at those Dubplate thing, and it's a commitment. Like, I did something huge with that, because now I'm putting something out there, that, I get that's the best. That's a very, very good motivator also. And that's the way I do it, is announce publicly, the public announcement. So those Dubplate, also, it's a tool for me to make sure that I stay here. It's a tool for me to make sure that I stay here. It's me against me. Yeah, I can stop this at any time, but I don't want to stop it, because I know it makes me feel good. It makes other people feel good. It's all for the benefit of us all, to raise our vibration, to elevate, so, I'm going to stick to it. But the thing is, it's me against me. I still need stuff to be motivated. I don't press a button. I press play in the morning when I wake up. I don't press eject. When I wake up from my bed, I press play, and I come here and I share all my beautiful thoughts with you, and my experience. It's my experience also that I come and share with you. No, it's not boom, René. Big up, René. Merci for your thanks for your comments in the chat. I love to see new people in the chat so much. It's like, this is a great connection also to do this with the chat and all that. I love it. And again, it's just that what we need to reconnect, and we need to reconnect not just with ourselves, with each other, and not on the self-obsession level and ego and fucking nonsense. No, on the reality level. Each other, and this doesn't happen. The connection together and the connection with yourself doesn't happen within the overlay, within the Babylon realm. It happens over the overlay. Over that, the divine vibration are rarely experiment in the Babylon realm, in the low vibration. It's more in the high vibration. And that's where I'm trying to reach each and every day, is the higher vibration. The stuff that I need to rise. I don't need low vibration, so I need me. Yeah, for sure, I need myself, but I also need I need focus. I need all kinds of stuff, and this comes with, like I say, dedication, momentum. Like, give yourself tools to push you. You gotta. No one is gonna come to my door and push me and to do things. You gotta put yourself forward. You gotta take action. And sometimes this is where most people stop, and that's where most of us are spectator, often in many cause, because we're that's it, the fear or something, whatever it is. But you know, it's to find a cause. Like I posted a video the other day, I said, find your cause. Find your cause. We all have something that our soul is our soul is our connection. That's for sure. Our soul, and the seat of the soul is the heart. So they want to break the connection to your heart. That's clear. That's clear to me after, you know, not, yeah, open my mind to be able to process new information, maybe. But sometimes new information can also be, you know, there's all kinds of fantasy out there. So sometimes the new information can also lead you to more fantasy. So you got to use scrutiny in the information you receive. Flat Earth is one of those. I'm not saying that, like I say all the time, it's not that I deny everything in there, but there's some stuff that really doesn't make sense to me, and I'm not going to give my sense of reality to someone else's stuff. Like, I am capable to see things. There's things that don't make sense still. So, you know, and the thing is also, it's not really to find, like I say all the time, the meaning and everything. I think is just loving things in a very sacred way. In a very sacred way. First of all, our mission should be love in a very sacred way. The mission that we have together here to bring a better, bring good vibes. You know, it's just the more good vibes that we're gonna pump in the internet, in the world in general, everywhere. That's what we need. We need more good vibes. Simple. We just need more good vibes. And personally, I love reggae music. That's the vibe. I love music. I love music. Music has been part of me since I'm very, very young. Reggae, everybody that know me, if someone thinks of me, they probably think of Bob Marley. You know, that's how bad it is. If I have friends from when I was young that listen to me today or think about me, sometimes they think about me and Bob Marley at the same time, because it's you know, it's been part of me. So I don't. That's the truth. I live also, you know, it's not to deny what I love and the passion I have for things that is in my surrounding, like music and stuff. I'm in an 8, yeah, for sure. It's a bit, not saying that the whole truth and nothing but the truth's in there, but music can be very empowering. Very empowering. Sometimes there's, you know, level of awareness also of the singer, of the one that composed the song. It goes with that. The truth is with your level of awareness. It's clear to me. And yeah, each has a role in life. Play your part. I'll play mine. We all play on this stage of life. Woohoo! It's all an act, and you're playing a very good, important role. Also, it's not to minimize and the person in the chat. David did a chat the other night. They were a couple on his panel, and they were talking about that. David Benz, my bro, David, Dada, David, big up David. I don't know if he's watching now, but he did a show the other night, this channel, and that's what he was talking about, the people in the chat that come and interact in the chat. And you know, it's kind of very, it's not something I need, but it's something I appreciate, love a lot. Because I don't want things, I don't want to be in need, I don't want to, but I appreciate, love your presence and your vibe here, because it's you know, it's not always evident to go on the internet, to go on YouTube live and express yourself. And you know, it's easy. I do it from a very natural and easy way, because that's me. I'm extroverti, donc je force pas ça ici. I don't force anything here. It comes very, very natural, and that's the way I am. I want to keep things natural, but sometimes, you know, when we force things also, I think it's important. When we force things, we're going to create resistance also. I think it's better to go with the flow. When you start something, when you like what I'm doing, I'm just going with the flow. I'm just going with the flow, and I don't have a big plan, because sometimes if you have a big plan, for your dream, for your goals, it can sometimes consume your thoughts a lot. So you want to be more in the moment. So being more in the moment, you don't want to have a mega plan. Like, I don't have a mega plan for this thing. I just living in the moment and appreciate loving every time I come here with you, and First Light reasoning is awesome. It's awesome. It's a great idea that I had. I'm very proud of the idea that I had to start this. I'm very, very. There's things I'm proud of in what I did. Like the Dubplates is that's the probably a big. If you want to talk about accomplishment, it's not so much about your accomplishment in life, but it's about how you make people feel. And I'm sure you guys can listen to those songs and appreciate love them just like me. And now I uploaded them to SoundCloud, so you can go on SoundCloud, Jenny Clooney, my SoundCloud, Jenny Clooney Truman, and you can go on SoundCloud and listen to them from SoundCloud. It's easier than YouTube. YouTube is sometimes a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying, the ads and the logging, and so SoundCloud also you can probably go around with it. So yeah. And again, I do this just to inspire. It's just to inspire. To inspire me, to inspire other people. It's possible to live your dream. That's what I'm living, my dream. And that's what I'm sharing here, my story, my dream, my life, and the way I take it to another level. So it's just sharing the good vibes, sharing the good vibes, and pumping more good vibes into the world, because the truth, the truth is very profound. Not too many people wants to know the deep truth, but we can have better. We can more. There, a lot of people want good vibes. It starts with that. It starts with good vibes, because you cannot like. The truth is a self-realization more than something you look outside of yourself in the world. The truth is really a self-realization, is who you are. And once you realize who you are deep down inside yourself, that's the ultimate truth. I think the ultimate truth is who we are as people. And that's what we have forgot. That's what we have forgot, because we can look in the world, there's many deceivers, lots of deceivers. They're on the internet also. It's up to you to use your eyes, to use your ears, scrutiny your brain, and discern what's good, what's no good on the internet, and really take only what supports you, what makes sense. What makes sense, and what makes sense is sometimes the stuff you do when you use your senses. That's what makes sense to me, is when I can feel something, when I can sense something, that makes sense. But if I can't sense it, doesn't make sense. So, there's a lot of stuff like this. Miss yesterday, rock on now, Red Rose in the house. I'm more fast forward or skip track reverse or pause, but low and bass for sure. Loud and bass for sure. Yeah, Mandy, you're on the music thing like me, eh? Yeah, on the reggae vibe. Yeah, keep in mind that we are not spinning at breakneck speeds. Earth is flat. Yeah, Earth is looks flat to me in a way. Looks flat, but it's just the whole looks flat. I think it's more also, it's our energy also that is flatlining. We have to bring up the energy. So that's why I think the Earth is more like a shapeless realm. If you ask me, flat puts a shape on it. It puts a definition. I say it all the time. That's just for René. Me, I think I see it more as a shapeless realm than something with a defined shape. I like to have my reality undefined. Undefined reality. That's what I like. When my reality becomes defined and there's too many people with instruction and definitions, and that probably contains lies. So you want to think for yourself. So for yourself, did you think about this? No. It comes from someone else. So start thinking for yourself and making sense of reality with your own biological equipment. It's much better. Much better. You do a great work. Thank you, Bozo. You do a great work too by being here, hein, Bozo. T'es comme moi, Martin. T'es pas mal dédié, toi ici. Là. Je pense que c'est être dédié, c'est être, avoir la passion de savoir qui on est aussi. Je pense que c'est juste ça qui nous amène ici ensemble. Là. C'est la passion de savoir qui on est. Là. Moi aussi, that's what drives me to each and every day go a step further than what I did yesterday. It's to know more about myself. I want to know more of my capability, of the lion heart that I have, and I want to bring it out. I just don't want to fucking shrink and die with my song inside. look, my songs are outside now. Now I can really say that I won't die with my song inside, because now they're even on SoundCloud. You know, that's the legacy I want to leave, is love and inspiration, and just that. I have no drive in this presence here for anything than elevation. There's no money thing here. That I don't sell nothing. I have nothing to sell. I just want to inspire. And now and sometimes I invest my own money in those Dubplates to inspire people. So, you know, it's something that, because I do it because I love it. Something you don't count the cost. I told you, if you love something, you're not gonna count the cost. And I love music, so you're gonna see more Dubplate. You're gonna see more Dubplate, because I have tendency when I start something to really go to the extreme. I'm a bit compulsive. My wife knows it, and when she started to see me doing the Dubplates like that, she said, "Whoops, I think we're in trouble again." But I'm very, I always take it to the extreme, but I'm not kind of guy that has that drive inside, that fire that cannot cool down. And I don't know, it's just there. It's that fire inside me. It cannot cool down, and I have to speak. I have to speak, because if not, I'll fucking go crazy. And Shape of Earth is just, another distraction. For sure, it's a distraction because it takes us... it's just a distraction. Everything in the world is distraction. It's fantasy. So what are we going to do? You know, every time we default, that's defaulting again to another. But now we know it here is just because he approached the subject today. The earth was flat. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. To me, it's shapeless. I don't know where we are, but this is mysterious, no? Isn't it mysterious to not know about the earth? I prefer not knowing than knowing. When I wake up, it's very mysterious. I look outside and say, what the fuck, where I am? Where are we? Why is the world? Like, it's very, like, that vibe that I feel. It's not a vibe, again, to put myself on a pedestal and see that I know more than other people. It's just, it's mysterious. Life is very, very mysterious for me each and every day. And especially when I step into my greatness like this, and I come and share my experiences with you, and the way I see the world and that. So it's very, No, it's good. It's great stuff. We're going to keep it like that. My songs have been bouncing around out there for 10 years. Time to perform it, waiting on the universe to chip and help. Can't do it alone. But it's hard to do things alone. I agree with you. Yes, I agree with you. It's hard to do things alone. Like, I haven't done this alone, but it takes investment. Like, I've passed, you know how long I've been working? Like, you see those Dubplates, but there's a lot of work behind it, a lot of presence online, a lot of network development, stuff like that with singers, you know, bringing them on the Truman Show. There's a massive work involved, but I don't count the cost. So to me, it's nothing. To me, it's nothing, because what I see is the result there, and that's what really that satisfies me. Just like having mystery in my life really satisfies me also, to a point where at one point I stopped looking for explanation and stuff. You gotta stop at one point. You gotta realize at one point also that you're never gonna know. But some people, they want to know so badly. They think they know. They are because I will probably be under the illusion of knowing all my life unless I experience it myself. So what are we gonna do? Because defaulting to other people's stuff. You know, you want to be an original. You want to be an original. And most people have lots of problem being an original, so they will default to other people's stuff. People, because to define a reality instead of taking their own body, their own soul, everything, and make a living soul, make something living out of it, like I'm doing here. This is you know, so when I leave here, my presence is everywhere online. I have so many videos and that you know, that's the legacy that I leave, and that's what you know, some of us have that voice. They can lift their voice. For others that cannot lift it, well, let it be. If that's the strength I've been given, if it's the mission I have, if it's the what I have to do, I'll keep doing it. And so far, I feel very comfortable doing this. It's a great upliftment to start the day. Me, I love it. I love it. It's a massive vibe coming here, and I see that my family is extending and everything. So it's very good. But it's not mine, man. Our family is extending, expanding. Say it the way you want. Mysteries are for kings and priests to figure out. Yeah. But mysteries, I think we should all have mysteries in our life. We should all have more vibration, more mystery, more. Because the thing is, when I say mysteries, it's it's an undefined reality. That's what I'm talking about. When I say mystery, let's not go into the magician stuff, but it's more reality, the experiment of reality that I'm talking about. It's yeah. One living their passion doesn't count the cost, be it time, money, whatever. What is to come will come. Exactly. I don't count the cost. I just take action, and each and every day, I don't worry too. I don't like, you can't rush things. You got to be patient. It's a divine timing. Take your time. It's gonna come when it come, and don't rush things, because then I think you interfere with the divine plan if you rush things too much. If you want to have gratification too fast, you're gonna probably fuck up the divine plan. So you gotta be patient. You gotta give. And that's what I said at the beginning, before those Dubplates come, because that's part of my story. So I like to talk about it. But before that come, that's it. There's been a lot of other things that I have done before. It's gonna come by stages also. That wouldn't have happened from the first day I show up on YouTube. But because I kept on. Success doesn't, and to me that is success. And success to me is not receiving a big check in the mail, and I don't give a shit about their overly fucking nonsense Babylon. To me, success is being able to inspire. If you can inspire people, if you can show up with such a vibe that people pick it up each and every day like this, that's success to me. And I'm not afraid to admit it for what I do. Like, I'm not putting myself on a pedestal, but I know what I'm doing here, and I know I can have that consistency, and it's normal to me. So it's natural. So I don't come here and but yeah, and it's necessary also. It's not because I do this for fame. It's necessary. Look at the state of the world. Hello. To me, there's something that greatly deserve our attention. But most of us, sometimes we're too busy. We don't want to pay attention. Too much to figure out. Too much stuff to figure out. This life, that's the thing. Seeing the world through the eyes of a child makes Father of creation so happy. Oh yeah, we are His children of light. But children, we're more children, no more children. That's what everybody says. We're children of God. I'm not a children. I'm a grown-up man. And I feel that divinity inside me. And yeah, I'm a seed from the source, or I'm a fractal of source, fractal of that source. But I ain't no children. Not anymore. I'm not a children. Don't call me a children. I'm a grown-up man, and I'm taking responsibility with my life. Children do not take responsibility. It's on the parents. So what the parents are the governments and stuff like that? No, I'm sorry, but me, I'm not a children anymore. I have nothing against children. I love children, but they are children for a reason, because they don't take responsibility. They're not responsible. First of all, for their health, it's the parents' responsibility, just that. But yeah, children, that's why we're children of God, because we're all in our infant state, complaining and whining about life and never taking responsibility. So I'm sorry, but I'm not the children. It's just my point of view. I just told what you wrote. Yeah. Step by step, little by little, day by day, year by year, slowly, we find our seat. Exactly. It can take time. You gotta be paid. Hey, the trauma on some of us is sometimes heavy. So we gotta take for sure. We can't rush this thing, this awakening, this self-realization. This it's gonna happen by stages. When you're ready for the next step, it's gonna show up. But also, you gotta be present in the moment to catch these signs and what's happening in the present. Sometimes there's opportunity that's gonna pass right in front of you, and if you're not present, if you're not in tune with the moment, you might miss it, or you might have fear and freeze. So it's very important. Yeah, it's joy. It's not work. It's joy. It's joy. I come here. It's not work for me. It's joy. Like that's what it's gotta be. You gotta bring and if you do some, like I told you, if you can do it each and every day, 7 days a week, with a fucking smile on your face, without being paid, that's your thing. That's your thing. And fucking do it. And do it massively until you get it right. Anything that's worth doing is worth doing badly until you get it right. Is it worth doing your stuff, your dream, your goals, your passion, or you want to sit in front of the TV or the computer? It's the same thing. Watching flat earth video or any kind of nonsense there that would define your reality. Anybody that come into your head, it's to we must think for ourselves. We must think for ourselves. Even what I say here, don't take nothing. Think for yourself. I'm just coming share my my vibration and my the way I see it, but it's really not to brainwash anybody into what I think, because my way might not be the best ways, but that's the way I chose. That's the way I feel is good for me. Might not be the best way for you, but anyway. Love to see some of your works, A2. Yeah. Forgive me, child was just a biblical term. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Some are but yeah, but that's what we keep saying. Red Rose. Red Rose, that's what we keep talking about the baby stuff. For sure, us, we're not, Red Rose, don't qualify yourself as a child. Suzanne, Leslie, all of you here, all of you coming on the 2-month show, where we want to move out, that we have recognized that child in us, that baby in us, and we have recognized that it needs to wake up. That's why I'm saying, don't call me a child, don't call me a children of God, or I'm not a children, I'm a grown-up man. Yeah. And I'm coming after Babylon, for sure. After Babylon inside me, not only the Babylon outside, but the more the Babylon inside me, all the nonsense that I've been programmed with. But it's a very biblical term. That's why I'm saying children of God. Like, what is that? I've been a children for a while, but not anymore. I woke up. Can't say I woke up, or I opened my eyes to life. I don't know. I woke up every day. I think it's just I'm becoming more vibrant, less fear, more inspired. Just what it is. Man's just a man. I mean, yeah, I might have drive, fire, this, but I always had it. It's just I was putting myself into a restraint, and today I don't care. I'm just going after it, and I know life wants me to win. Life wants us to win, so I'm not gonna sit down and do nothing and wait for the good grace to fall on me, and it's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It needs you. It needs you involved. If you're not involved into the process, who's going to make it happen? So you got to be involved. And you have flesh and arms and legs and to go into action, not just to talk. Not just to talk. But most of us like to talk. Blah, 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 blah. We like that. We like to talk and gossip. It's time to move out this realm of a low vibration and just focus really on our work, on our mission, on our sacred mission. Like, it's very evident for me that Babylon cannot represent me. It cannot represent us, evidently. So we must take ownership for our life, and it starts with us. It starts with you. You want this world to be a better place or not? Or you want to stay in the dream of hell? Like, move in the dream of life. Much better. Much better vibration. We know that. We know that, and we're going to focus on this more than cultivating low vibration and stuff like that, because that's going to bring us nowhere. So it's just to stay on a good side, stay on the good vibes, stay on the good vibes, very important. God brought me into the moment once for a year and a half. I felt just like a child on the playground, but felt very mature and knowing. My life is what it is for now. It will change, and it's no one's business how I live. They can kiss my arse, for sure. It's your, it's your day, your time, your life. Do what you love. Do what you want. Don't fucking worry about other people, what they think of you. Do what you have to do. I don't. You don't worry about what people think of me. Honestly, sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't. Most of the time I don't. It's not something that I default to. Sometimes I do because it's the programming, it's the conditioning. But most of the time I don't, because I wouldn't even do that. Like, but this is genic. The big picture is happening. I see it daily. Yeah, but this new world rises. Yeah, for sure. It's a new hurt. It's a new hurt. It's new world. The world is their thing. The world is Babylon. We live on Earth. Me, I'm on Earth. The world is the lie. That's what we were explaining with Jebo once. And we were talking about it, that the world is a lie because the world is their world. The world is the overlay. To me, that's the way I see it. The world, when you talk about the world, it's the nonsense. It's all the overlay, the system, and all the fantasy. That's the world. But on Earth, it's us. It's me. I'm on Earth. It's you. We're on Earth. We're not in the fantasy. We're not in the nonsense. We're not in their world of nonsense. I'm on Earth, very grounded to Earth. That's how I see it. I don't know, might not be the best way to see it, but that's the way I see it. Yeah. So the big picture is happening. For sure, it's happening. It's happening. Come on, people are seeing it daily. We're seeing clearer and clearer as the day go by, but you need patience sometimes to, clarity will not show up in your life from one day to another. See clear and crystal clear from one day to another. So you gotta focus. The more you focus, because it's like it's a slow focus. It's like you have it's like you're a camera, but with a very, very slow focus, and it's like you have to work on it. You focus, and at one point, when you focus, the picture will come clear. It's impossible that it doesn't. Unless you're really close-minded and you're really like selfish and just for like very conditioned to evil stuff. I think everyone can see that big picture. Some of us are seeing it daily, and it's getting bigger and bigger. The bigger picture, the picture is getting bigger and bigger. Also, it's not shrinking. That's the thing. Their world is shrinking, but our big picture of life, of the dream of life, is getting bigger and bigger because more and more people are elevating their vibes. Not talking about joining a cult. Talking to you about elevating your vibration. That's going to change the world. Because there's people that needs to raise their vibration inside the government, all the stuff we have in the world. So once we all raise our vibration, that's what's going to make we start. Once common sense become common practice. And the worst is come on, it's so, for one guy like me, it's so common sense, all this. But for the nation where I live, it's so insane. They go bomb people in other countries. Imagine how my country is insane. And that everyone goes around with their Canadian flag, proud to be Canadian, proud to be Canadian. It's so bullshit with our flags and all that stuff. It's proud. Be proud of the journey you're taking to go after yourself, not be proud of a flag or a country. That's all nonsense anyway. Those borders and anyway, me, I see that let go of the flags and stuff. It's all nationalism. What is nationalism really? Honestly, taking pride in shit you don't know nothing about and hate people you never met. And we're supposed to be okay with that. We're supposed to be proud of being Quebecer, and you don't even know that this fucking story, it's all full of lies. We're so so unconscious, so cheap, and the people, the occultists behind the whole theater, because the world is a theater, so there's people at the back of the theater controlling these are the occultists, the people in front in the theater, the people you see, the government, and these are the people on the theater, but there's people behind the theater, behind the curtain. There's occultists, and that's what they do. They're behind the curtain, and that's what they do. The organized stuff, the plan stuff into society to put us in fear. The whole thing is engineered. The whole thing is engineered. If you think for one second that this world is not engineered, come on. So engineer yourself. You are working with angels, and maybe you are one. We shall see in time. I don't know if I'm an angel. I don't really feel like an angel. I feel like just it's necessary to fucking wake up. I just feel it's fucking necessary to wake up. I felt it. I felt a great need to wake up. Yeah. That's probably the only need we should have to wake up, and that's the best way to make your dream come true. To make your, the best way to have that self-realization of who you are is to wake up. And how do you wake up? You start thinking for yourself. You don't default to other people's stuff. Don't default to other people's dream constantly. Think for yourself. Can you be an original? Can you have an original thought? That's the question I'm asking. Can you be an original? Can you be you without, all kinds of stereotypes and freaking stuff around you to condition you? Can you be yourself? Big question. It won't play. I'm just going to stop talking. No, don't stop talking. Hey. No, don't stop talking. Oh, because I take all the time what you said. No, it's not in that way. It's just you comment, but I don't feel different than any other people. I'm telling you, maybe I have more drive. Maybe we're not different. It's just the solution to our problems, to our everyday life that is different. Maybe I have more drive, more fire, more dedication, less fear, and that maybe make me more stronger than another one, and I can go on and maybe do a bit of stuff, but I don't feel very special, you ask me. I feel very like everyone else. I'm just the guy here behind the and I'm doing what I love. I decided for once in my life to just do what I love. And I love reggae music. I love to speak. I love to talk. I love to connect with people. I love people. I've always been a man towards people. I always helped. I always gave all my knowledge at my work. Everything. Never hold back anything on anyone. I always been a sharing and caring person. Always. This is in me. So I'm not modifying myself to come on YouTube. I'm just being really myself. I accepted myself for who I was. That's all it is. And that's what you're seeing here. And that's all it is. And now I'm a grown up. I decide to grow up. Yeah, I feel grown up. I'm having lots of white hair and stuff. So I really feel like a grown up. But maybe that's the sign also. You start not aging. I don't feel like I'm aging. I don't feel. So I see some people my age and they look much more destroyed than me. So I don't feel aging. That's just a fucking concept. That's a concept. What is age? Age. It's a concept. Because to me, it's just a stupid and ridiculous number, you ask me. Because it's just, what is a concept? Concept. Take power away from man. Woman. That's another stupid thing, eh? That's another fucking stupid thing in French. Gavin was doing his homework the other day. In French, the masculine takes over the feminine. Isn't it fucking crazy? I'm like, are you... And I've never seen it really that way when I was in school. Le masculin l'emporte sur le féminin. Isn't it fucking brainwash? Like, I was like, oh, that's true. And I tell Abby, too. I said, Abby, you don't feel like a bit lower with this stuff? Like, you don't feel like discriminated? She said, yeah, I feel it's discrimination. Why does the masculine takes over the feminine? And that's in French, there's some rules in grammar that instead of saying the feminine, we say the masculine because of their fucking nonsense. That's why they sent penises in the sky, rockets in shape of penis to, yeah, they are like that. They are maniac, crazy people. So, yeah, so they even program in the language and everything, and they have those symbols, like those phallus symbols everywhere and that. So I told her that, and she's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. They are a lot for the man supremacy and the man supremacy. So it's completely very sick and twisted. Very sick and twisted, and it's a right in the language. And most of us go in school and just accept it like we accept stuff that they give us so much without even, you know. Anyway. Original here, and those who copy show flattery. Thanks for being here each day, young brother. It's good. Yeah, I'm here each day. It's a day, you know, it's my life, and my life's not a joke. It's not a joke. Your life's not a joke, and I don't come here to, you know, what's the difference of watching this? Oh, I was thinking about it the other day. What's the difference of watching this for an hour in the first light? How do we call the morning? Suzanne, give me a word for morning, like first light or something. I'm fed up of that word morning. I'm not here to mourn. I'm not going to mourn. Anyway, when we show up here, first light maybe. Oh, but that's in delay. There's a delay there. That's why you don't get my question right away. But yeah, it's a very good vibe, very uplifting vibe, and we're gonna keep it like that. We're gonna keep it like that. We are old as we have plenty of past life. Sun up, sun up, sun up. That's good. Sun up. When the sun is up, and running, we are too. We're ready to bring down that Babylon inside us. First of all, it's the Babylon. You can go in the external for everything, but I think the voyage inside is a lot more exciting. It's a lot more exciting to travel within yourself than to travel in the world. That's what I found today. Like, you can offer me to go anywhere in the world, yeah, but that will not give me the joy like I'm doing here each and every sun up, that I come and explore the inner realm. That's the most, like, I would not find that kind of joy. Bring me anywhere, any expedition in the world, any forest, any beach, any, like, it's the traveling inside. This is the most uplifting vibe you can get. It's to find out who you really are and what you came to do here, and each and every day cultivate that vibe to bring it to a higher level. And that's the best to me. It's better that to me than going to travel anywhere. It's not. Yeah, it makes yeah. So hold on a second. Yeah, what's this here? Let's check this out.
Now this is still Lorenzo representing for the True Man Show, you know. Man like Janik, my brother for life, you see it, the True Man himself. Whoa, yeah. The True Man Show is a warrior, gonna break down. Now this is still Lorenzo representing for the True Man Show, you know. Man like Janik, my brother for life, you see it, the True Man himself. Whoa, yeah. The True Man Show is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers and free ourselves from all the stumbling blocks in our way. The True Man Show is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers and free ourselves from all them jump and sounds in our way. Yeah. Even in a difficult time, when I've got so much things on my mind, hunting for my bread and it's so hard to find. Ain't no giving in, victory in mine, yeah. Sometimes it's gonna get real tough. It feels like my best is not good enough. And even when it seems like no one cares, the true man show one person cares. True man show is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers. And free I say, some of the stumbling blocks in no way. Brother Janik is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers. And free I say, some of them jump and sound in no way. Yeah. There's got to be a solution. There's got to be a way out. We put the work in motion, moving forward with no doubt. The true man show is on a mission, and we've got no time to waste. It's all about progress. Moving forward is a true man aim. The true man show is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers and free ourselves from all them stumbling blocks in no way. True man show is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers and free myself from all the stumbling blocks in no way. Yeah. Even in a difficult times, when I've got so much things on my mind, hunting for my bread and it's so hard to find. Ain't no giving in, victory in mind, yeah. Sometimes it's gonna get real tough. It feels like my best is not good enough. And even when it seems like no one cares, the true man show up my first care. The true man show is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers and free myself from all the stumbling blocks in my way. The true man show is a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers and free ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good vibes.
Human Motivation Academy, live and direct in Montreal each and every day, 7 a.m. Wicked people in a problem. You don't know. Steve Culture said that. Ronnie said that. All right. So me say this is what I see. Been going on for centuries. Hey, yo, and no one ever seems to care. All I see is people suffering everywhere. People have a lot and yet refuse to share. Oh my gosh, Montreal, it's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time. Yes. It's not since lately. We've been giving good vibes long time. That's how we survive long time. We're going on a long time. Yeah. Oh, it has been going on for months and years and decades and centuries. People belly full while some people are empty. People have the not while some people have plenty. People have no heart, they're just cold and empty. While people suffer everywhere, some people have a lot, yet they refuse to share. All over the world, it's happening everywhere, and no one seems to care. It's been going on a long time. Our motivation has been high long time. It's been going on a long time. It's not since lately. Going live and direct long time. Rasta man not take check long time. It's going on a long. Whoa. It's coming from way back from the days of medieval. When people used to fight against people, they have no heart, they're just wicked and evil. All they wanna do is conquer people. They conquer every land and they claim, all just for fortunes and fame. Destroy life to them was just a game, and they claim they did it all in God's name. It's been going going a long time. And we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's been a long, long time, yes. It's not since lately. Watching wicked people for a long time. Watch them out against the wall long time. It's been a long, long time, yes. Oh, well. Them find a way to make guns and bombs that can destroy a nation. Find ways to use computer to replace man. Yet they cannot find a way to end starvation. But what we can say, that's plaguing the nation. That is a touchy topic. That ending poverty is not making them any profit. Anytime it gets to that, them always stop it. That's how it always is. It's been going a long time. And we've been rocking Montreal time. It's going on a long, long time. Yeah. It's not since lately. We've been live and direct long time. Wicked people get in check long time. It's going on a long, long time. Yeah. Oh, well, I just wanna know, when did it start and where will it begin? We gotta do something before our days are in. If we don't do nothing, the powers belong to them. So Rasta, I rise up and take matters in my own hands. We're rocking Montreal a long time, rocking dance a long time. We're going on a long, long time. It's not since lately, rocking Montreal for a long, long time. No Rasta, no, we got the dance all and cut the stage show. We keep moving fast when Rasta move slow. If them go fast, we move faster.
Boom! Stevie Culture said that. Yeah, man. Stevie Culture.
Now this is King Lorenzo representing for the True Man Show, you know.
Hold on, I have another one. Hold on. I like the one from Stevie Culture a lot. And I love them all. I love them all, you ask me, but that's the one I received lately. That one is massive.
Human Motivation Academy, live and direct in Montreal each and every day, 7 a.m. Wicked people in a problem. You don't know. Steve Culture said that. Ronnie was said that. All right. So me say this is what I see. Been going on for centuries. Hey, yo, and no one ever seems to care. All I see is people suffering everywhere. People have a lot and yet refuse to share. Oh my gosh, Montreal, it's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time. Been going on a long time.
Judgment for the weekend.
Alright.
True man, this is Motivation Academy. Wicked people, them cannot conquer.
Rhythm from Irie Heights.
The wicked man I get born, the wicked man I get born. From sunrise till the sundown. Rasta we not go make fun, we chant them down. Sing, wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me where you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Go to the shot people and take it for fun. In the night and in the burning sun, where you are going to wait for your judgment come. When you realize there is no way to run, try to figure out that before you're back against the wall. 7 times rise, 7 times fall. When the wicked fall, them cannot rise at all. That's how it is. The wicked man judgment come. Tell me when you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me when you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me when you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. In answer, you know, wicked man cannot enter. We burn them left, right, and center. Master, not come here, so we bow. We come here, so we conquer. No wicked man cannot harbor. In the tabernacle of Jaja, wicked man could have never enter ya. We burn them every day with fire. Fire, fire, fire. When the wicked man judgment come, Tell me when you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. Tell me when you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come. There will be no way to run. Wicked when your judgment come. Whoa. And that's a fire true motivator. Yes, we are big bad selector. No boy can conquer Rasta. Cause them ship is going get turned over. In a Rasta harbor, them ship cannot anchor. Can't steal me with your plane and your tanker. Wicked people must get turned over. Can't stand up in front of the sides of Jehovah. Yo, get me big and we bad and we broad. Kill them a yard and we kill them abroad. No some boy can't come in and we yard. Have the most update and record. Wicked people could have never test me. We're protected by the Almighty. He's always with me, over and see. When the wicked man judgment come, there will be no place to run. Wicked when your judgment come, tell me when you're gonna run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be no place to run. Wicked when your judgment come. Lord have mercy, we are the baddest thing in town. No one can show we down. True man, positive vibration. Yes, we run the radio station. Live and direct. For all the people, we have no respect. Them always pushing, play them never push reject. Yes, with the people, them connect. When them judgment come, there will be nowhere to run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be nowhere to run. Wicked when your judgment come, there will be no place for you to run. Alright, a positive vibration, true man motivation, live and direct on the station, all over the world. The people them love the program. They must say them want to hear it every day, because our righteousness and conscious music we play. And from the righteousness we not go astray. Bless up true man, positive vibration, live and direct on the radio station. Culture said that, and you know that we will never flap.
Big up Stevie Culture. Great Dubplate. Great Dubplate Stevie Culture. Big up, my bro. Awesome. So, that's it. Beautiful day. The sun is shining. Start jamming. Yeah, I put the lights on jamming mode. Yeah. No running. Stand and face the music. That's it. There's no run away. Anyway, where you want to run? Where you want to run to? Like we even run away from ourselves too. That's another place we run. We run away from ourselves. So there's no place to run. Even for those wicked people, where do you think they're gonna escape? They're gonna escape. They're gonna go into another galaxy. They have nowhere to run. Their judgment is coming. Don't worry about that. And yeah. God is good, and Yagoo Company will rise. Yeah, man. Pass the coochie. Lights are jamming. Yeah, the music is available on SoundCloud. I uploaded it all on SoundCloud, so it's easier to play for you. Me, I love to when I'm with my headphones. It's easier with my phone with SoundCloud than YouTube. So that's it. So big up, everyone. Thank you again for this divine moment, this divine uplifting moment. They're all divine to me. They're, they're very precious moment. Every moment is very precious, and especially when I'm here, when we're together. Like this, vibing and bringing the vibes up and pumping good vibes. That's all it is about, good vibes. It's what we got to be about, good vibes. So do your part to bring in more good vibes. Do it your way. Yeah, can't run, knees won't do it. Yeah, then he won't do it also. He barely fucking dance for 5 minutes, the knee, so he surely won't run. That's for sure. I haven't tried running in a long time. And I'm not going to run anymore. That's for sure. I'm not going to run away from I'm not going to run in many, that's also a good way to put it. Like, I'm not running away from myself, and I can't run anyway. I have a fucked up knee. So, yeah. But it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good to be together. Seriously, I'm starting to really getting a massive vibe from this. For a long time, I thought I was talking to myself. Like I didn't know if you guys were really I didn't know the reason why you were here, but now I really feel the reason why you're here, girls and Martin and all of us here, and even me, even me. Why I'm here? I feel the great the reason to keep doing it. For sure, I have it every day. It's life, you know. Don't take account. Don't. What did I mark on Facebook the other day? I would have to check. Don't envy stuff you don't have or something that I mark. I don't remember. Instead, take stock. Take stock of all that you have. It is called life. You know, that's what we have, life. And life should be enough to motivate us to take action. But for some of us, it makes us shrink. Life makes us shrink, and we think we're like grains of sand. Like, empower yourself. Empower yourself is the best way to face the world boldly, is to be in power, and only you can do that on yourself. I can inspire you, but I cannot empower you. That's your job. That's your job to cultivate your strength. To me, I can inspire, and I'm sure I'm good at that. I'm sure I'm good at that because I take a lot of action and I make things happen. Like I said, your mind is very, very powerful. It's another thing I put on Facebook. When I go on Facebook, it's not to fucking post picture of my personal life or say what I eat each and every day or my opinion on certain stuff like propaganda, but just sometimes simple reminder and quotes that that comes through my head and that I don't want to forget, or it's like a library for me a bit. That's how I use it also in the music and all that. So no, and that's it. What I was gonna say, I forgot the quote I was going to tell you. I was going to tell you something. Forgot. Yeah. Telling my skeleton to get in shape. Yeah, we have to we have to empower ourselves. That's what I was saying. We have to empower ourselves to a level where we can carry on. Our journey, our mission, and again, I should not have a mission. I should not be on a journey. I should not be on YouTube, but that's the world I live in. That's the world I live in. So I'm not going to give in to the temptation and seduction and nonsense. I'm going to try to do something to make this place a better place. Like, I'm not going to change it, but I can at least pump good vibes. I can pump good vibes. I can give all my heart. I can give all my inspiration. I can, for the time being, I'm here, and let it be. Let it be. Who knows who you're going to inspire? Who's going to take your story to another level? By not your story, but their story. Your story is going to inspire them to take their story to another level, because you have to live your big story. And we all have if you have experience, and it's important, again, you want to have a story, it's important to have an experience with life. You know, stretch a bit outside your comfort zone constantly, and just expand and grow up out of that infant state that we love so much, that we consider ourselves children and all that. So no, we're growing up. We're taking responsibility, and this responsibility will bring us to a mission eventually that we're just going to be part of. It's the mission of life. It's the dream of life. That's the dream intended for us. We have a beautiful realm. I don't know too much where I am. It's a realm or something. We're on Earth, like I said. But it's a beautiful, like, it's paradise. It's magic. It's mysterious. Even life is very mysterious once you start taking out the labels and definition on you. You are very mysterious yourself. That's the what I want to find out. And each and every day, it's the mystery to find out what kind of person can I discover that can offer more, that can open his heart more and inspire more. And I'm just scratching the surface of my potential here. And I think I'm gonna have to work a lot more to get to the level where I have some kind of vision for myself. It's gonna demand me years still. I'm very conscious of that, and it's you don't become strong. Even building the body, when you build muscle on your body, it doesn't happen. It can take years. So that's what it did. That's what you need, and you need to cultivate that strength, strengthen your mind. You know, not just your muscle in your body, but the mind, the brain, strengthen your brain or whatever is up there. So you're strong and you don't face life with fears and doubt and delay and procrastination, and you just take action each and every day towards the greatest life of your that you ever. Sometimes it's just because we don't think it's really possible for us. We don't because we doubt ourselves. We doubt ourselves a lot. Before we take action, we're in doubt. Before we open our heart to the world and start speaking, we're in doubt. We think we don't have what is necessary to inspire. Our story is not big enough, or our story is very subtle. Who am I going to inspire? No, your story is big. Your story is big. Your life is big. Life is big. Life is huge, and your story is part of it. And your experience with life is worth sharing. Is worth sharing because sometimes we just need that. We just need to hear another people's story to really feel inspired, carry on our own journey. And that's what it did to me. I went to, I'm inspired each and every day by great musicians around me. Like, it's crazy. The amount of, again, blessing, and I don't like that word too much. It makes me think of those Babylonian people, but the fortunate, the blessing, you'll call it whatever you want, that comes and the reward, or even the reward. I don't like the word. There's many words that don't create a buzz in my head when I name them, but eventually I'll find better words. And yeah, it's just I want to. The words for me have meaning, power, and can be empowering. Like, it can be really something that you say to someone, you're another soul, instead of saying you're great and greater than great. There's a difference. When saying to someone how you appreciate them, appreciate love them, or yeah. I hate a lot of white lettuce last year. Yeah, I do that a lot. I have to. I'm still picking some out of my garden. Oh, here the garden is frozen. Forget about it. Here it's frozen tight. Here everything is frozen. Now we're getting into winter very early. And it's like, yeah. And it's cold everywhere too. I hear also in UK it's very cold. Like, it's cold everywhere. And I don't know if there's got to be some kind of plane where we are. There's got to be some kind of plane with land masses, but apparently that land mass where it's supposedly located, that's another thing, but supposedly there. Like, there's also plane route and stuff that can indicate us where they are. I would just want to think for myself, not go with the map, because the maps are all wrong to me. The maps are all wrong. It's just to confuse us. There's more land, and there's more beauty, and there's more. The world is a lot more beautiful than they tell us. The world we see in the books and in what we're told in school and what is really the world is very different. It's very different. I think it's very. The world is a lot more beautiful than we know, than we ever. Yeah. I think so. I haven't traveled much, but I know that. I can feel it. I can feel it. So, big up everyone, and that's it. Suzanne, Red Rose, Leslie. Again, Leslie, big up. You're here on time, right at start. Yeah. And Bozo. Sans oublier Bozo, Martin. Mon chum Martin Mendy. Et c'est ça. That's it. That's it. And the new one before, I saw a new name before. I don't remember the name, but no big deal. Everyone big up. Jose, where's my bro, Jose? Jose from Netherlands. Where's Jose? The secret watcher. No, it's Kevin, the secret watcher. Kevin the Potter. Yeah. Thinking palm trees, sand, and warm air, focusing deep on that. Yep, exact. Take deep breath and give thanks for life. He's out, and he will be back tomorrow again with you, same time, probably 7 as usual. That's our time. Enough respect, enough respect. Thanks for showing up with me and share those. They're more than divine. They're more than divine. In many years from now, we'll look at this and say, wow, that was a great vibe, but we'll still do it. Probably I'll be here. I made a huge commitment now with those Dubplates. I made a huge commitment with those Dubplates, so I don't want to let go. I'm live every day, 7 a.m., and I want it to stay that way. And yeah, as long as I have life, as long as I have life, I'm healthy, I'm vibrant, I'm there, I will be here. There's no way that I don't give thanks for life each and every day of my life, at least an hour and a half with you, sharing the vibes and connecting and more deeply with ourselves and with the world. With the world, we need a connection and everything. That's what's breaking. It's our connection. So we're going to reconnect, and that's it. It's just a work that we do each and every day, and feel very uplifted that anyway, the name of the game is consistency. So that's pretty much what you get to condition yourself to be consistent in your action and be patient. So if you have patience and you put consistent action, anything can happen for you. Your mind is a powerful thing, a powerful tool. And if you can make anything happen as long as you keep yourself centered. If you keep yourself centered, if you're not into distraction, your mind is not distracted, you don't have other people in your head constantly, this mind is a very, 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 very powerful tool. I won't say it enough. I'm telling you, use it, master it. But also, don't just come from your mind. Align everything, centered, aligned. It means the heart has to be involved. Anyway, that's the way I see it. Take the time to move to a mountain from my song. Yeah, much agape love to all of you, and thanks for your time, Jenny. Oh, that's all. It's nothing for me. I don't count the cost here. I don't look at the time. It's just I know it's the beginning of the day. Some of you work. Some of you have. I don't want to hold you here for 3-4 hours. Also, it's an hour and a half. It's a good vibe. We pump in. We bring the good vibes and keep the reggae music flowing and the vibes flowing. And we're gonna make it. We need each other. We need each other, though we cannot do this alone. So we need each other for survival, for strength, for inspiration, and that's the part I do here to keep us alive and vibrant and there and, focus. And if I can, once it's like the monkey thing, the monkey that peel potatoes, sometimes it's just that we need to, to get together and feel empowered together. And, there's some people that's going to have lots of strength. They're going to transfer that to you. It's like, that's what I want to feel. I want to be a strength giver. I aspire to be a strength giver. That's what I aspire to be, a great strength giver. And this is what I want to leave behind. It's the legacy of strength and love. And that's it. If it can empower my children also to do something with their life instead of defaulting, just that will be mission accomplished. That's what I told Kim last night. So I don't care what I do, what reward comes to me, if I get my dream or not, but I'm getting it. I'm living the dream. But if I get to travel the world or whatever it is, whatever, now I'm traveling inside, and it's much more interesting. I'm more interested now in traveling inside. My vision has a bit changed from 2-3 weeks. I'm evolving fast, and now I enjoy more really traveling inside each and every day. I'm on a travel trip. Each and every day I travel. Each and every day. I travel the inside. And that's very, very exciting. That's very exciting. It's a great vibe, and it's yeah. He's there, Jose! Jose! My bro! He's there. I told you. I felt he was there. I felt Jose was there. You see? You see? That's vibration. I know it. I know stuff like that. Yeah. We sense each other so well. No, it's great. It's great. That's malade. That's crazy. Yeah. Big up, Jose. Big up, Jose. Big up, Suzanne. And that's it. We keep on shining. Keep on shining. We need to shine some light here. we move out of our own darkness for sure to come into the light, not to go back into darkness. So we keep walking out the darkness, walking out the dark, and at one point there will be a you, but the light is there. The sun is shining each and every day. So as long as the sun shines, we will let love guide us each and every day. Boom. He's out. Big up, everyone. Angel Jose. Holy. Yeah. Travel, people. Travel the inside. Travel the inside. Don't worry about the outside so much. The outside is what it is. Get the satisfaction of traveling inside. I'm telling you, it's a great feeling. Great feeling. And we're going to be back traveling again tomorrow. We're going to be back on another trip across the earth. Across the earth, not around. I don't know if it's round. I don't across, but we can go across because we're in Netherlands now with Jose, Maine, Red Rose in Newfoundland, Bozo in Quebec, me in Quebec, Leslie in Maine. Yeah, he said it. So we're traveling. We're traveling, and we're doing a good part. Red, I need a traveling partner. Bye-bye in Newfoundland. Yeah, the Newfoundland. That's it. So big up everyone and rise and shine. Live your big story. Do something each and every day just to make this world a better place. We deserve it. We're here. We're not in this place is not intended for us to suffer. So rise and shine. Do your thing. Do your thing. Don't follow people. Very important. Think for yourself. Develop your own living soul. Travel the inside. That's very important because that's going to create a living soul also eventually. If you travel a lot on the inside, you're gonna something magnificent is going to come out. A nice flower. You're going to bloom like a nice flower. Be like a pineapple. Yeah, stand tall. Wear a crown and be tough skin and be sweet on the inside, baby. Ease out. Rise and shine.